Hello class, we are the Practical Advantage social media team. And I'm going to be introducing our team members. Alexa is our campaign book manager. Ashley is our media content manager. Connor is our strategy and research planner. And Dina is our campaign schedule manager. And my name is Stephanie, and I am the client services coordinator. And now my colleague Connor is going to be speaking about our client consultation, as well as the mission statement and our SWOT analysis.
Hello, everybody. I'm Connor, and I'm going to give you a little bit of client background about Pratt. So Pratt is a student-run advertising and public relations agency at Cal State Fullerton. Pratt provides students the opportunity to develop and implement advertising campaigns, events, social media engagement, and a variety of public relations activities for local businesses and nonprofit organizations. Pratt is one of the largest run organizations in higher education, providing experience for over 1,000 students and providing over 200 campaigns for external clients since its inception in 2011. Next slide, please. So the mission statement for Pratt is to educate students for a lifetime of success as ethical communication professionals. We build strategic, creative, powerful campaigns for real-world clients. We serve the public interest and locally and globally. We contribute to economic success and sustainability and social justice for everyone. And for our client consultation, the primary objective was to increase the presence and communication of Pratt on social media, and the expected outcomes were to promote Pratt as a course that offers strong professional development and communication because it teaches students how to work as professionals and create powerful campaigns for real-world clients. And it also to showcase Pratt as an agency that offers a strong level of client services on a variety of organizations. And for the SWOT analysis, we had strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Some of the strengths was to use various social media platforms. It has 11 years of experience, and it has connection within the local business community. Some weaknesses was to visible to student population and competition. Some of the opportunities was a stakeholder engagement, consistent use of social media, visible to student population, and some of the threats was obviously the pandemic, remote learning, and economy. And for the core problem, the ultimate goal of the campaign was to increase the communication between Pratt and its audience. The core problem is a consistent visibility on the various social media platforms. Pratt has proven a track record of preparing students with the real world career related experiences. Increasing the visibility on social media will benefit Pratt by showcasing all the amazing things our students are doing and learning. Social media is an avenue that Pratt can utilize to build professional relationships with all their stakeholders. Now I'm going to pass the floor to Alexa and talk about audience and publics.
Hi everyone, I'll be talking about the key audiences and publics. So as you see, our audience are basically the regular public that manifests interest in the Pratt agency. So that would be our current, former students, faculty, and staff, and then as well as our social media users. The publics would be our population as a whole, so that would be considered the students and the clients or the local businesses. Our demographics we took from the total of Instagram. So as you can see, women take majority of the percentage, and these are between the ages of 18 and 34. Compared to last semester's percentages, women had 66% and men had 34%. So you can see how this has changed since last semester. And then our psychographics are basically the similar people who have similar interests and values, which you can see would be CSUF organizations. They'd be interested in communications, PR, advertising majors, or that genre area, and then as well as like nonprofit organizations, public interest, and social justice as well. Next slide, please. And then I'll also be giving our message. So the message we wanted to portray was that we are a student-run agency that works with real-world clients in order to give them that hands-on experience to plan and develop and execute campaigns. By doing this, it gives our students a chance to prepare for their future careers in communication professions. And now I will be passing it on to Stephanie.
Hello, I'm going to be speaking about our strategy, goals, and tactics. The strategy of a campaign is defined as a plan of action for a team that will help them achieve their long-term goals. By focusing on a single strategy, our team was able to have a solid outline to follow. And here's the strategy that our main strategy on the screen. We wanted to create relatable and informational content that increased engagement across all of Pratt's social media platforms. And in addition, we also created a strategic vision statement to help support Pratt's mission statement and also help describe our achievable goals for this company or for this agency. And for our first goal, we wanted to communicate that Pratt is an ethical student-run agency that operates year-round like any other professional business. Our second goal was to promote COM 474 as a course that offers strong professional development for students who are interested in communications, specifically advertising, entertainment and tourism, and public relations. For our third goal, we really wanted to showcase our strong client services and call attention to what they provide to companies and organizations that choose to work with us. Additionally, we also had 3 tactics and 5 main objectives that we wanted to accomplish during the duration of our campaign. For our first tactic, we wanted to check current student engagement and survey the people who are currently enrolled in the COM 474 summer course. And for our second tactic, we asked these students if they were willing to send pictures of themselves working at their internships and applying what they learned from this course in a real-world work environment. And our third tactic was to highlight our client services by creating a LinkedIn post that introduced the organizations that decided to work with us during the summer semester. And now I'm going to be passing it on to my colleague, Dina.
Dina, unmute, please.
My apologies. In regards to resources the agency team utilized this semester, Social Insider, HubSpot, and Hootsuite were the 3 most frequently used resources. Each of these resources help play a major role in maintaining the agency's social media accounts. For instance, Social Insider provided us with information regarding collecting in-depth data, insights for our social media accounts, such as engagement, activity, demographics, etc., while Hootsuite assisted us with data-proven stats about appropriate times to post our content. Aside from Social Insider and Hootsuite, HubSpot taught us how to create and manage a social media calendar. Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter were the 4 different platforms that we used to share our content. Next slide, please. Our social media calendar helped us out tremendously from tracking our timeline to creating a visual plan for the agency. Creating a social media calendar was extremely necessary as it helped the team stay organized around different deadlines, plan content strategically, and maintain consistency. Besides our social media calendar, we also documented engagement and activity across all social media accounts on a separate Google Sheet to track the progress made throughout the 8 weeks working for the agency team. And now I'll be passing it on to Ashley.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I was in charge of all of the content for this semester. And I will be covering campaign outcomes and successes. In order to determine if our campaign outcome was successful, let's take a look at each individual goal. So our first goal was to reinforce the idea that Pratt was an ethical run agency that operates year-round, similar to other professional agencies. And while our audience might assume that Pratt was on break during the summer, we wanted to make sure they knew we were here and working diligently through the semester. To achieve this, we posted Meet the Team posts and made sure to inform our audience to look out for any upcoming content. As you could see, these posts comprised of professional photos of the team where they introduced themselves and their role within the agency. These posts were uploaded onto Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn and were a way to seamlessly introduce ourselves as the individuals behind the screen, as well as inform our audience that we were here for the summer. Our next campaign goal was to promote COM 474 as a course that offers strong professional development in communications compared to traditional classes. To accomplish this, we wanted to showcase what our students were learning, as well as highlight some of the amazing work that they were doing for their clients. For instance, we posted some photos of our students in action at their internships while explaining in the captions some benefits that Pratt had on their professional development. We also posted some graphics that students had made for their clients. For example, as you could see, we posted this flyer that the Pro Desk Space team had made, showing our audience the creative things that our students were capable of. Our final goal was to showcase Pratt as an agency that offers a strong level of client services to a variety of different businesses and organizations and contributes to economic success of local communities. To set the foundation for this goal, we first introduced our clients and informed our audience about who they were, some background information, as well as their mission statements. We also made sure to tag our clients in these posts so that they knew we were promoting them. This also allowed for them to easily re-upload our original content onto their respective social media platforms. Our goal was to upload more content our students had made for their clients. However, after reaching out to the media content managers of each team, the only media that was provided to me was the Prodesk Space flyer. So although our campaign goal number 3 was not quite met to our satisfaction, we still believe that our campaign was successful because the agency's social media team increased overall communication between Pratt and its audience. We produced content that was professional, informative, and engaging by utilizing social media best practices when curating our content, and we referenced our mission statement often. This is a simple graph showcasing our engagement this summer. As you can see, though it wasn't our goal, we did see an increase of Instagram followers as well as LinkedIn connections. Our likes and follows on the Pratt Facebook page stayed the same over the course of the 8 weeks, as well as our number of Twitter followers. Based on the data that we gathered for our campaign, we have created a few future recommendations for the agency. The first one is to, of course, continue posting on the social media pages. This is one of the best ways to increase communication between Pratt and its audience. Furthermore, based on our semester, our lowest engagement by far was on Twitter, so it may be beneficial to spend more attention on that going forward. Also, something interesting to note is that our posts with the highest engagement and interactions were posts of relatable social media marketing memes, like the one you see on the screen. So it would be recommended to post more of that kind of content. Of course, it's important to keep our content professional and informative. However, posting these types of posts periodically would be in favor of increasing the communication between Pratt and its audience. I'm now going to pass it on to Stephanie to close our presentation.
Thank you, everyone, and that concludes our presentation. And we also wanted to give an additional thanks to Dr. Swanson for picking us up to do his agency, the social media team, or social media for the Pratt agency ever since, Santa Ana dropped us the first week of this course. If you have any questions, please ask us.